welcome back to a special edition of Gray Squadron Gaming. I had to get Don from across into a different country to join this call
Yeah.
for you guys.
I'm live from the Dominican Republic right
See?
now.
I'm not lying. He's not here, as you can see from his background. But I'm like, we have to get on. After this news they dropped today, we got to do it. So let's jump right in.
Let's
Let's.
do it.
I think we got to start with Legion, even though it was kind of like the longest, biggest announcement. I think we kind of have to start with Legion, right?
I mean, that's kind of our bread and butter, bro.
I mean, I would agree. Okay, so let's jump in. So the first thing I want to touch on is they talked about some things coming, some point adjustments and such. We'll get to that. But first, they did a little sizzle video. I don't have the video. They didn't post anywhere that I saw. But I do have some images. So let me share what I have and then we'll talk about it. And Don wasn't able to watch this because again, he's not here. So some
Yeah,
of this will
this
be
is this
time
is
him
pretty
seeing
much
it.
my genuine reaction to most of this information.
It's true. Okay, so we have the continue the fight. This was after a nice little scissor roll where they showed Hoth fighting forces. They showed Luke and Han and Ton. They showed the probe droids. Then we got glimpses of a new Vader, a new Leia, the new modeled for the Snows and for the Hoth veterans.
That's
What they said is they're going to be, I believe they called it army boxes or army something. They didn't post these boxes anywhere on their sites or in the article, so I just had to go pull these. But essentially, they're like the old Battle Force boxes. You have one for the Echo Base Defenders. Yeah, it says Army Box, Echo Base Defender Army Box, and Blizzard Force Army Box. And these are going to be limited things. They said they will not be evergreen. They will not stay around. They'll come out for a limited time, and then they'll cycle through different army boxes. One of the incentives they mentioned with these boxes are going to be some new sculpts. So you get a new sculpt of. Oh, I can do the right thing, guys.
this is why we can't have nice things.
There, sorry, the new sculpt of Leia. There she is in all her Hoth gear. And also, if you notice, these are all the new sculpt of the veterans coming out too. The veterans will obviously be available outside this box as a unit box, but Leia, this sculpt Leia will be exclusive to this box. She does nothing different than the current Leia. She just looks awesome, right? And then Vader, in case you want another Vader, this is the Fear and Dead Man pose Vader for those who read the comic. Such a good pose.
That one's pretty cool.
It's exclusive to
And
this
those
box.
those new snows look pretty solid.
They look really good. We don't know what all's in these boxes, just judging by the pictures. There's
Yeah.
webs, there's snow troopers,
But
there's
I wonder
spears.
if that E-Web is new as well. It looks pretty similar to the old one.
I would imagine it's new because the snow troopers again are new, right?
Yeah, and it was soft plastic originally.
Yeah, so I'm imagining that's new as well. But yeah, so that's the first thing I want to touch on is these new army boxes. We don't know the price. We do know it'll have 600 points in it worth of building. So again, like your recon size standard. It's coming alongside the Han and Luke Autons and the lovely probe droids. So all that very awesome. And with that, I think we just walk through the article they put up and talk about some more reveals. So they dropped a whole bunch of cards on us as well. So I think we're going to take some time down and just talk about each card. We got finally have our first look at Grand Admiral Thrawn. We got to look at his unit card and his 2-pip. He's got Strategize 2. He's cunning. He's direct an Empire unit. Deflect, Exemplar, one step ahead. That's a great keyword for Empire to
He's
have.
he's duelist, not deflect.
Oh, Duelist, sorry. And Tactical 1. Yeah, Deflect wouldn't make any sense.
Yep, yep.
Um, and Tactical 1, which makes sense. And he's got a pretty good melee. 4 red. I mean, that's Chewbacca's melee. It's
That's all
pretty
right.
good. With Duelist. I
With
mean,
duelist, that's not bad. He'll be immune pierce. That'll be good.
yeah, and that's Chewie's melee and Thrawn. I'm happy to see that. And then you got a 3 red, range 1 to 2 blaster. 5 health, 3 courage, surge to hit, no surge to block, red defense size, 2 speed. So he can hit when he needs to. But
Yeah,
overall, you're expecting him to be behind the scenes, right? Ordering things. And
yeah. That strategize two and exemplar is pretty solid.
yep, well, plus the direct trooper, any trooper, and he's got cunning to help you with the command card. And let's see, for his
Yeah.
2-pip, that's the only one we can see. 2-pip has divulge, resolve step effect, permanent. Choose 3 allied Imperial trooper units. Those chosen units gain
No,
reinforcements this
it's
game.
just Imperial units. It's not trooper units.
Yeah, Imperial units. Those units gain reinforcements this game. So anything you want to move up more, you can. And
Man, you can give reinforcements to like an ATST. That's sick.
that's pretty cool. This card cannot be selected during the command phase. When an enemy unit ends its activation, you may discard this card. If you do, choose a non-suppressed, non-panicked allied unit within 2 of the enemy unit. That chosen unit may make a free move action or attack action. So you can shoot. It's like a standby or move away, but it's better than standby because you can't strip it. So if you
Yeah,
don't
that's
divulge
really
it,
good.
you keep it in your hand and you pop it when you want to. Kind of Lando-esque, right? With those with the
Yeah,
so very cool. And cunning means he's winning that battle if he's playing his cards as well. So from what we
yeah.
see, very cool Thrawn. We don't know the point cost. We don't know if he has any other upgrades. We don't know his 1 and 3 pip. His 1 pip is very wordy. You can kind of see it back there. Uh,
Hmm. They do like their wordy cards now for sure.
but I'm liking the look of Thrawn's archetype here. It's got some good keywords on there. One step ahead is one of my new favorite keywords from Lando. It's the main reason I like playing Lando, and so I'm really
Yeah, that
excited.
could be very dangerous with some relentless units that we have on the Empire side.
It's very
Although
cool.
no, you can't use
Can't
relentless
use the
outside of
relentless,
that
but
grade.
yeah,
Never
you can do
mind.
it. This
It's
one
totally
was the
safe.
one that was the most happy, biggest surprise. You have Tarkin. His card's very plain, guys. It's 6 health, 3 courage, white defense die, doesn't search either way,
Wow, non-surging white defense dice.
and
Oof.
his only attack is a melee 1 white dice, so not meant to hit. Why, you ask? It's because he only has 2 keywords. One is pulling the strings, and it is Imperial Trooper. So any Imperial Trooper, he can pull the strings, and the other one is Entourage Darth Vader. So he's meant to just walk the dog with Vader, if you will. He can make Vader do what he wants him to do. He's back there, and I'm gonna assume he's somewhat cheap, but we don't know. And he's got some command cards. All we can see is his 3 pip, which says Divulge, Resolve, Step Effect, Permanent. When an allied Imperial unit is issued an order, it has Demoralize 1 until the end of the round, and then allied Imperial units have Demoralize 1 to the end of the round. So you either divulge it or you don't, but either way, he's demoralizing things. And you bring and pull the strings back to the game. I mean, we lost it with Pal,
Yeah.
but he's back with Tarkin.
And then you just kind of want to staple him to Vader, so
Yeah,
you'll
any
be
Vader. You want Commander
pulling his
Vader,
strings a lot. That's pretty
well,
cool.
Operative Vader, it doesn't matter. He's commanding him. And you can pull the strings other things, but I mean, really, Vader is going to be, I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, it's going to make some cool combos. We got our first look at the Imperial probe droids. It's going to be 1 per unit. They're special forces, which is interesting. They have 2 free actions. One is an observe 3, and the other one is a self-destruct 3. They're detachment special forces, so you have to bring any special forces unit to bring one of them. So for each special forces you use, you bring them.
Mhm.
They're going to be they have disengage, infiltrate, and hover air 1. 4 health, 1 courage, white defense dice, surging to block only, speed 1, and then they have light
Oh, wow.
blasters,
Speed
melee to
one.
1, 2 whites, 2 blacks. So I'm anticipating these guys to be very cheap. I'm going to say like a stormtrooper naked unit, if not cheaper, would be
I
my
was gonna say
guess.
maybe like 35 points. That I don't know. It's interesting with the
You
speed
get,
one.
yeah,
It's
speed
just
1.
I
But you
thought
get
they
the
would have
free
something
observe 3.
like
So like you could double move with them and still toss out 3 observation tokens, which is better than an 8, right?
that
Like you're
is
given,
that is true.
and it's completely free. And as a detachment, they're not taking up any slots. You just have to bring some special forces to bring them. So they can almost pad your activation count a little bit too.
And that's
And
pretty
with
cool.
and with infiltrate, I mean, you can put them where you want to put them, right?
I mean, if you bring them with a bunch of scouts and scout sniper training, you could get like stupid in
Yep.
activation counts.
So very, very cool unit. I can't wait to see how these guys are going to infiltrate the game. We have the wheel bikes, which I know you're waiting for.
Oh my God,
We
I
haven't
cannot
launched
wait.
it yet. This will launch before it, but we do have a video before these new rules and point updates with Grievous on the wheel bike. That'll be launching very soon. But so Don was saying the whole time he really wants the other wheel bike. So here's what we get. We get the TSMEU 6 wheel bikes, AI dodge, armor 1, climbing vehicle, mobile. Their overrun weapon is 3 black, overrun 2, so still a really good overrun. And then you've
Yeah.
got double laser cans, 1 red, 1 white each. So it'd be 2 reds, 2 whites, very similar to the Scout Troop or to the swoop bikes.
Oh wow, they're not a support. They're a special
There's
forces.
special forces, which is super interesting.
Wow, you could take 4 units of these.
You got 3 because of the entourage. If
Yeah,
you bring
that's
Grievous, yeah, you
yeah,
got
yeah. If you
3
bring
health
your
each, red defense dice though instead of white, speed 2
search
and
to
search to
hit,
hit.
that's dirty.
So I think I mean, the craziest thing I was thinking is you could bring 3 or 4 of these with Grievous plus Staps still, so you could just have like all the speed all the time.
Oh my gosh, that's gonna be awesome.
All the speed all the times. So another really cool unit. And also just want to stop and say thank you, AMG. You guys really fed us during this mini strav because we're not even close to being done, guys. Hondo, we got this card. You won't spend time with him. You can build him in this box, or you can build the pirates. Here's the interesting: the pirates. They're a core unit 4. They're mercenary for every faction. Bring them in anything. They have charge, independent aim 1, self-preservation, swashbuckler. No clue what that does yet. Vibroblade is 1 black, and then the weak blaster range 1 to 2 is 1 white, 1 black, and it's versatile, which is really nice.
Oh, that's pretty
One
cool.
health,
Versatility,
one
nice.
courage, white defense dice, surge to block, 2 speed. I think that's going to be an interesting unit. It's going to depend on costs, but you can put them in any army, and we know for sure they're the newest unit. Not Hondo, but they are the newest unit for Shao Collective, which is very cool.
Oh man, they must be able to take a full squad too with how many you get per box.
It looks like it, yeah, because that's definitely more than just a couple heavies we're seeing there. No clue what their heavies do, obviously, no clue what their cost is, but I'm excited for them. They have their vibro blade. I don't know, 1 black seems a little light for a vibro blade, but I guess it's better than a white dice. But their
That's
range
true.
2 weapon is pretty good. 1 white, 1 black.
Yeah,
white defense
non-surging
dice.
though, but that is
Non-surging,
good.
so I'm gonna guess cheapish,
Yeah,
I
yep.
can't see them being. They have to be cheaper than a vet, more than a trooper, somewhere in that range frame would be my guess. I don't know though.
Right.
The thing that I'm most excited for of this announcement was this lovely tank. Look at this thing. This thing is mercenary every faction. So every faction gets a new tank, guys. Everybody. Oprah's up there saying you all get new tanks. We've got armor 5, arsenal 2, hover ground. It's a transport. So every faction gets a transport, which means, hey, yeah, everyone gets a transport now, including the Republic, besides the LAT, which is really cool. And we've got weak point, rare 2, anti-personnel lasers. It's a range 1 to 2 gun, fixed front, 2 white and 3 black. And then the heavy laser cannons range 1 to 3 gun, impact 2, 1 red, 2 white, 2 black. So if you're in range 2, you get to throw 5 black, 4 white, 1 red.
That's pretty sick.
It's 10 health, resiliency of 6, white defense dice, surge to block, speed 1, but it's got the giant base. And also, for those not watching on YouTube, look, they have a picture with multiple pilot options. Look, you have the Weequay pirates, but you can also put the pikes in there. You can put the Black Sun in there, and you can put some of the guys, it looks like from the swoop with the long cone head. I can't think of
Yeah.
the race
The
name.
wrappings.
Yeah, so well, what do you think about that tank, Don?
That's gonna be sweet. I mean, they did say it's gonna be a glass cannon, but
It's
that's a
not
lot
really a
of
glass
dice.
cannon, right? I mean, it's
Yeah,
10
that's
health,
it's
surge
the
to block.
same. It has more dice than this, or more health than the speeder truck, right?
Yeah, and
But
it's more durable than the speeder truck for sure. And it's what, one
but
health
it
less
it,
than
it
ATST?
breaks at 6 though. That's a low break
It does break a little
for
early,
the
but
10 health.
the new break's not as big of a deal as the old
Yeah,
break.
it's not bad.
No, and we don't know the points, but yeah, I think it has a very good dice pool to it. It outshoots the bus by a lot.
Yeah,
So,
that's a really good dice pool. It
and we're
doesn't
not,
surge again, but that's still a good amount of
no,
dice to chuck at range two.
we're not sure what. I'm sure there's pilot options for the different like factions and stuff, but I have no clue what the pilot options are or what like upgrades you
Yeah,
can
what
take.
they do.
But it looks really cool to start. I like the
Yeah,
way
I
they did
mean
it.
the tank looks awesome too. Like the
The
actual
tank looks
model
really
is
cool. It
really
looks like
cool.
something like you would see like in episode 1, like people building it in the junkyard. You know what I mean? Like it just looks
Right.
like those big, huge engines. It looks
Just
great.
tacked on armor on the sides.
And then we got card reveals for Luke Skywalker on a Tauntaun and Han Solo on Tauntaun. So I'll read through the cards and we'll talk about it. We'll start with Luke. He's a commander still. He gets a free spotter 1 and a free take cover 1. So he's given an aim and dodge to people near him for free. Doesn't have to use an action. He's immune, pierce, inspire to relentless, reposition, spur, and unhindered. His lightsaber and horns is his melee attack, 3 white, 3 black. Impact 2, lethal 1, pierce 1, ram 1, all the keywords.
That's not bad.
And then his Luke's blasters range 1 to 2, 1 red, 3 black, long shots. That's really good with a
That's
relentless creature.
really good with the spotter one. You
Yeah,
can shoot
free
it
aims.
every time.
6 health, 2 courage, red defense dice, surging to hit, 2 speed, but he has a spur. Very cool stat line.
I don't know. I don't a tauntaun with 2 speed.
But he's got spur.
He does have
He's
spur, so
3.
that's true.
He's 3 for all intents and purposes.
Yeah,
And he's inspiring his troops. He's got the Ram keyword. I would love. I'm sure he's gonna come with some exclusive command cards, but like free spotter and free take cover, that seems pretty fun.
that's pretty solid.
And a nice bigger base for Luke. That's gonna be a lot of fun. And then Han Solo is an operative in this format, which is kind of cool. He's got Arsenal 2, charge, independent aim and dodge, reposition, spur, uncanny luck 3, and what is that?
Unhin-
Unhindered.
Unhindered, yeah.
He's got Stampede, which is his melee, 1 white, 2 black, ram 1. And then his blaster is Han's blaster, melee to range 2, 1 red, 1 white, 1 black, pierce 1, versatile. So when you get that Arsenal 2 charge, you can actually throw 1 red, 2 white, 3 black with it.
That's
6
pretty
health,
solid.
2 courage. He's white defense dice, but he surges. Surges to crit on
Oh,
attack
he
and 2
chooses to
speed.
crit. That's good.
So once again, don't know the command cards, don't know what they do, but just based off their stat line, they both seem
Mhm.
a lot of fun. Luke seems a little bit more resilient, but Han has a little bit that more Han luck. He might be rolling white
He
dice,
also,
but he's got uncanny.
yeah, he's also independent aim and dodge, so that's really good.
Yeah, he's independent aim or dodge, where Luke can just give himself an aim or dodge. So they both can do the same thing, but Luke
Yeah,
can do
but
a little bit
Luke
more
can
sharing.
share it to others.
Yeah, exactly. Very cool. I'm really looking forward to these ones as well. Different
I like
ideas to get
I
units
like
on the
how they
board.
modeled them outside of snow.
Yeah, that was interesting, right? They're both on
Yeah.
the usual basis. Mine will be on snow.
Yeah.
We got this is the cool surprise. They gave us a whole bunch of things like here, we're gonna give you a sneak peek at these and let you print and play with them legal today.
That's
So
awesome.
the new missions are coming out in Q1, but they decided to give us 1 primary, 1 secondary, and 1 advantage for each faction. I'll explain that in a second. As you can go on right now and print them and play with them completely legal today. So the new missions outflank, as you can see on the screen, and if you're watching at home, I'll read it. It's set up, place 4 flag POIs as shown. They're kind of hard to describe what the map looks like, but I'll read what the card says. Starting with the blue player, each player chooses up to three of their non-commanding units that are not being transported. Each unit gains a Vanguard token. So scoring, starting the second round during each phase, each player scores 1 VP for each flag they secure. Additionally, if a player controls two or more units with Vanguard tokens that are contesting flags secured by that player, they score an additional VP. And then special rules. Unit with Vanguard tokens must deploy within the portions of the territory that's touching the battlefield edges. That's the far left and right battlefield, the smaller ones, the three.
Hmm.
And that's different than the main deployment for not watching. So that's
Yeah, the
pretty cool.
short. It says the short battlefield
Yeah,
edge.
the short edges. Unless they are deployed using the transport keyword, only units with the Vanguard tokens may deploy in this portion of a player's territory. So pretty cool. That's our new primary. The new secondary is supply run. Starting with the blue player, each player places two supply cache asset tokens in contested territories not within two of each edge of the battlefield and not within two of another or not within one of another supply cache. Starting in the second round, at the start of each allied unit's activation, if a unit is contesting a POI and is holding a supply cache, its controlling player may choose to remove that supply from the game. If they do, they score 1 VP. If it's the fourth or fifth round, that player scores an additional VP. So the longer you hold them, the risk, the longer you hold them, you can make them be worth more, right? Each trooper unit gains claim supply. Each unit can only hold one supply at a time. So that's a nice little kind of grab it and move and
Yeah,
do stuff with it, which is what I was actually for, like exactly. So that's really cool.
yeah, that is really nice.
And again, completely print and play right now. And let's talk about the new advantage cards because these are fun. Each faction's getting one. We know that for sure. And there'll be
Hmm.
more in the box when it comes out, but it's faction specific advantages. So let's talk about them.
Ooh.
I'll read them because I think I can probably see them a little better than you, Don, unless you can read it okay.
No, I can read them. Okay.
Okay, good. I'll let you read it. Why don't you read the
So
Black Ops?
yeah, the first one is Empire only. It's at the start of the first activation phase. Choose an allied core or special forces trooper unit with six or fewer miniatures. If the chosen unit has infiltrate, it gains one aim token and one dodge token. If the chosen unit does not have infiltrate, it gains infiltrate.
Ooh,
Ooh,
that's
that sounds real nice for some dark death troopers.
oh.
Death troopers could really eat up some infiltrate for sure.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of things you can do that. You can put flame
Or the
snows.
Imperial special forces or Inferno Squadron with
Aim dodge.
infiltrate, just get an aim and a dodge already. That sounds nice.
I don't know. I like the flamethrower snowtroopers with the idea of getting them as close as you want late.
That would be another good infiltrate for sure.
Scout troopers might not be bad either, depending on what your board looks like. I know they
Yeah,
have
yeah,
Scout 3, but you can just kind of put them where you
yeah,
want them. Yeah.
yeah. That was interesting.
And then the Rebel one, why don't you go and read that one?
Rebels with no time to lose. It's rebel only at the start of an allied unit's activation. If you have one or more advantage tokens in your pass pool, you
Ooh.
may spend one of those advantage tokens. If you do, the activating unit gains one aim and one dodge token or makes a free recover.
Oh yeah, hang on. Let's talk about this. The operative Rebel build your own now makes so much more sense. He has a two pip that says you get as many pass tokens as it is round. So if you pop this around three or four, you now have three tokens on there, and you can just start passing aims and dodges to people as they activate.
Well, this is nice because it's also it keeps going. Like
So I'm saying you play the
throughout the
operative
whole game.
card on round three or four, it'll give you three or four advantage tokens from your operative command card. And if you play this advantage, you now can use all three or four of those pass tokens throughout the round to give people tokens. So that
Yeah,
makes
that's
the
really
operative
cool.
card even better than I thought. Because I was like, most time you want to use it early so you get some pass tokens. Late in the game, pass tokens aren't huge. There are situations they are, but usually,
Yeah,
but this makes them really good. Like a round three operative two pip might do really good work with this card.
that could really do some good stuff.
They also showed off the Republic and Separatist one, which I'll have to go to a different screen to show that. But to kind of stay on this page for, oh, there it is. They just put it down for some reason. Okay, so
That's weird.
go ahead, keep reading. Command
All right.
override.
Command override is special rules, separatists only. During the setup phase, place two advantage tokens on this card. During the issue order step of the command phase, you may remove one of the advantage tokens on this card. If you do, choose an allied unit with the AI keyword. The chosen unit issues itself in order. Oh, that's really nice.
It's really nice. Look at that BX
Just,
art, though.
yeah, just those random situations where you're gonna have to deal with AI can get rid of it. That's really cool.
That is very nice.
And yes, that BX art is sick.
It is so good.
That's
And
really cool.
lastly,
Yeah.
read the Republic one.
All right. So during the setup phase, place one advantage token on this card. During the issue order step of the command phase, you may remove one advantage token on this card. If you do, choose up to two allied Republic units. For each unit gains coordinate clone trooper or coordinate clone vehicle or Republic vehicle.
You can really string some orders out there.
Oh yeah, you turn into a separatist for a minute.
That's pretty fun. So those are
That's
some
really
really good
cool.
advantages. They're faction specific. There's more in this box you're seeing. It's called the Battle Deck Card 2 pack, which is going to have all the new battle decks and stuff. So we'll get more missions and stuff. But they're giving us these early, so we can all print and play with these now. They're live on
That's
the
really
website.
cool.
And not to mention, they gave us some upgrades free. So I'll talk about this one. This one's Cassian Andor. They're going to do more of these named units going in a unit, like Ahsoka does in the Republic. You can bring them in a unit.
Hmm.
So he is Rebel core unit only. Add one casting and/or miniature, one health, 25 points. Leader. This unit increases its courage by one and gains one heavy upgrade icon. When one or more miniature units in this are defeated, you may flip this card. This card starts the game with this side face up. This side has low profile and secret mission, and also has this sniper config, which is range 1 to 3, 2 black, long shot. Now,
Yeah.
once you lose someone in that unit, if you want to, you don't have to. You can flip it, but once you do his keywords change, he becomes um, a leader. Still, and encourage increases to infinite. So he's mad. They're going to make 10 men feel like 100, right? This unit gains Uncanny Luck 1. Once per turn, when this unit forms an attack pool, add one white dice to the attack pool for each miniature that was defeated from this. So you're bringing like people to help you fight back from the dead, set kind of in a way. And then
Well, that's
also,
cool.
his gun changes to his config. It's Black Ops. It's two range melee to two reds. So on a Fleet Trooper unit, it seems kind of fun to me in my head. You really punch, and you got some unlimited courage.
That's
I
pretty
don't know.
good.
This seems
Put
really
put
good.
put him in the big fleet unit.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah,
Yeah,
make
you
10 men
lose
feel
your
like 100,
you
right?
lose your Pierce, but you get to continue to add more white dice as they die.
No, it adds a heavy slot. You can still add your heavy. The first card,
Oh, that's right. You're
this
right.
unit
Oh,
gains
yeah.
one upgrade icon, so you can bring another heavy with it. It gets
That'd
expensive,
be
obviously. It
that'd
gets
be
to
expensive
25.
fleets, but four reds, Pierce one with a bucket of white dice, search to hit.
Yep,
That
and
sounds
and you
nice.
can't panic them, and you can't suppress them. They're just coming at you.
That's awesome.
Okay, we've got three more. I'll read the clone one, and I'll let you read the other two since you play those factions. So we're getting Captain Rex. He's actually a two healther, which is fun. 38 points though, expensive. He's going to be
The Republic,
Republic.
they're all expensive.
It's true. Republic Core Trooper only. Or Republic Core Clone Trooper only. Sorry. Add
Mhm.
one clone Captain Rex miniature. He's a leader. This unit increases its courage by one and gains one command and one training upgrade icon. When this unit defeats an enemy unit after the effect is resolved, this unit may make a free action. So if you kill something, you get to go free. He has dual hand blasters, melee to two reds. So interesting. It's an interesting card. So those ones is if you're killing things, you get some free action, some movement, some dodges, wherever you need. Two health for 38, depending where you put him on. It's not terrible. Two reds is decent, range two. The upgrade is good too. A little expensive. I'll have to see how he plays out, but pretty cool.
It's
I think my
it's
favorite thing about
interesting.
these is we're gonna be able to see way more named people on the field. So instead of worrying
Yeah,
about two commanders, two operatives, you're now having these people inside these units. That's really
yeah,
cool.
that's gonna make that starting picture for all of our games look really cool. If we've
Yeah,
got Rex, Ahsoka, Anakin, Obi, you can just put everybody out there.
it's gonna be good times for sure. And then now we also have I'll let you read
Great.
it.
So
Agent Callus.
yeah, so Callus, he's one health. He's the leader. This unit increases its courage by one and gains demoralize one and a heavy upgrade icon, which is cool because he just gets to replace himself. And then as a free action that exhausts, he can choose an enemy unit engaged with this unit. The chosen unit gains two immobilized tokens.
Oh, so you can just pin like a Luke or something.
Oh, that's really good. And then his sidearm ranged is his bow rifle, which is long shot, one black. I'm sorry, one white, two black, and that's melee to two.
That's pretty
It's
good.
pretty good. You would fit. You could put him nicely in a unit of riot troopers. That sounds nice with some extra courage, extra health, and then
And demoralized.
you can still put the KX droids, and if you really wanted the marksman.
That's
So
not bad because you're going to get four extra dice from them, and they need dice, I feel like. On
yeah,
top of that,
and the demoralize would be
you
helpful
can
as well. So.
immobilize things even more. Like, oh yeah, that's a good call.
Mhm.
Okay. What's Kraken do?
All right, Kraken is also a leader, one health, 30 points. The unit he's in also gains another heavy upgraded icon slot. And then this unit loses AI, and when this unit attacks, it may upgrade one attack die for each miniature from this unit that was previously defeated. So it basically becomes stronger when you
Yeah.
start killing whoever he's with. So
Less dice, but more accurate. Yeah,
that's pretty cool. I mean, put him in some B2s and you start upgrading blacks to reds, which is nice.
definitely.
Range 1 to 3, one white, one black. That's pretty solid.
Even like a big B1 unit because they're cheap, a big one.
Yeah.
A couple die, you lose three or four, and now three or four white dice become black
Throw in some
dice. You know what I
black
mean? They
dice.
start hitting a
Yeah.
little more accurate.
Yeah.
No AI, increased courage. That's not increased courage, but no AI,
Yeah.
right? That's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Yeah.
30 points is not
And
too
they
bad. We'll
mentioned
have to
these are
see.
some of the things in this upgrade card pack too. This was just a treat they've given us. We can play with now. It's completely legal for tournaments and such. But I'm now I just want to see the rest, right? But these look
Right? Yeah. What other units that we've painted are going to be coming out onto the field? Oh dear, what is this now?
look at this Jedi Council. We got Kai Mundi, we got Mace Windy, we got Plo Koon, we got Shakti. Look how awesome they look. Look at that Mace jumping. I like it.
Is he
Okay.
jumping off of B1? That's sweet.
Yeah, look, it's a B1 body, and then we got him jumping off of. Is that
Is
a
that a B?
B2?
It looks like a B2.
Chopped up? Yeah,
Oh,
it's
it is a
definitely a
B2.
B2.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, they look awesome. We don't know anything about them besides they exist now, which is amazing. And we wanted more sabers in the game. We got the customizable. We got Ahsoka. Now we have all these guys. Like
Right. Now we
Republic's
have,
eating good, guys.
yeah, now like you can put Ahsoka into a unit and add another lightsaber unit.
Yeah. What if
That's
these
pretty
guys could
sweet.
be added to units too, like Ahsoka? That'd be cool.
That
I
would
don't
be
know if they
really
will
cool.
because they're more masters, but maybe that'd be pretty cool.
Hey, who knows?
Yeah, so that's all we know about them. They're coming. They look amazing. I'm so happy to see more named Jedi. And then we have the reverse version of the Separatists, which is cool because we knew about Savage from the Gen Con pose, and
We
we knew
did.
Dooku was getting a new
And
sculpt. Asajj is the same sculpt,
he still looks so awesome.
and Grievous is the sculpt from the starter, so we don't want the starter. But
Look
the big
at
surprise in
Trench
this one
though.
was Trench. Look at that guy.
Trench looks awesome.
He looks so good.
And that Dooku pose is really cool too. But
Yeah,
Trench looks
so
super cool.
if you didn't get the starter, you're getting four new sculpts. If you did get the starter, then you're only getting three new sculpts because you already have Grievous. And if you already had Asajj, she looks like she's exactly the same, but her
Yeah,
sculpt
the
continues, so that makes sense.
Asajj looks exactly the same.
Exactly the same. But
I wish we got the pose that she is in the picture behind her,
oh yeah.
because that looks so cool.
But man, the trench is going to be the only trench and Savage are the two completely new units in this box.
Right.
But and they mentioned Dooku. If you don't like the dual ready pose, which I think is awesome, they mentioned that at us on our interview with them at Gen Con that he's
Right.
gonna have a separate pose too as well
Yeah,
now.
and, a saber down pose.
Yep.
Yeah.
So this looks amazing as well. Again, there's so much stuff. And then we've got this was a big surprise too. We have Han and Solo. This is back before they joined the Rebel Alliance. Back when they were
Han and Chewie, not Han and
or
Solo.
Han and Solo, Han and Chewie. They're one unit. They mentioned um, playing its two mini. So they mentioned using like the Bad Batch rule. So you're adding them with cards, like you do Bad Batch. So we know they're one
Okay.
unit. We don't know anything else about them. If it's before the Rebel Alliance, I can't imagine they would be a commander. That makes no sense, right? They haven't joined the Rebel Alliance yet, so
Right.
probably an operative, or maybe they'll surprise us with special forces, something crazy. But really excited to see how these two work as a unit together moving through the battlefield. Funny enough, because in this wave of announcements, you're getting a Han and a Tan, a Han with a Chewie, and all
We
the
got
Han.
Dr. Seuss coming over here. On a time.
We're still not done, by the way, guys. We're getting this box, which is interesting. I'm going to show this picture first, and you already saw the other one, but it's Anakin and Obi on Bark Speeders. These will also be leaders like Han and Luke on Tons and General Grievous on the wheelbike. But they mentioned there will be a generic
Oh,
Jedi
that's really
also
cool.
on a Bark Speeder, so you don't have to bring the name ones, or if you want to bring multiple, you can. So we've got. I look at Anakin's like slightly to the side, swishing with his lightsaber out, ready to chop something in half. Looks really good pose.
I like that they got away from the clear peg except for the generic guy because both
Yep.
Anakin and
The generic one still has a clear peg in the back, but
yep.
Anakin and Obi have like smoke coming off of
Yeah,
them.
that's
They're
nice.
floating. They look very cool. Super excited to see these. Obviously, more speed Jedi. Anakin on a fast speeder just seems dirty. I don't even know what it does yet, but it just seems like it's
I
going to be
mean,
so good.
we've already seen that the Grievous on a wheel bike
That's my
it
point.
does good things. So I can only imagine Anakin's going to be a beast.
We're still not done, by the way. They showed off the sculpts for the Mud Troopers. We saw the art released
You,
about a month or so ago. Here's the sculpt.
you've been looking forward to these guys for a
Hey,
long
just look at
time.
them.
You
Look how
really
good
love
they look.
them.
They look so good. He
They do
mentioned
look really cool.
they're gonna be cheap was his words. Not as good as stormtroopers, as in like not as what do you say, battle hardened, I think the word he used is stormtroopers. So I'm expecting
Mhm.
some kind of cheaper core. It's what we all kind of were thinking too. So we'll see what they do. We don't know anything besides he showed us some early sculpts. And then he said to go along with them is going to be the wet weather stormtroopers. Look at these guys that you see
Oh
in.
man, you get like a whole new stormtrooper sculpt. That's really cool.
And he mentioned that these are different unit, not even just a different sculpt, different
Oh
unit.
wow, that's
And
cool.
both these units, the Mud Troopers and the Stormtroopers, they mentioned on the stream will fit in the own 200 and does it say up here? The it doesn't say it. Some battle force.
Yeah.
The Mud Trooper or something. I can't remember what he called the battle force, but they will be a new battle force as well. And before I forget, when we were showing the Pirates and Hondo, he did mention that at Adepticon they're going to show off a new Raider battle force as well that they will fit into.
Oh,
On
that's
top
really
of
cool.
dropping new battle force today, which we'll get to, that you can play with. And then another new unit. What you said, they got to work with LFL and make a whole new unit called the Guerrilla Troopers for the Rebels. What a lot of people online are saying probably the new Pathfinder-esque unit is, but he mentioned they're armored and they're more hardy. So is this
I
going
was
to be
gonna
our
say
first, like,
she's wearing stormtrooper armor.
yep, is this going to be our first like Red Trooper save like core? Or is this going to be like a Red Trooper special force that's not a Mando for the Rebels? Either way, I'm excited. I don't even know. I see a giant rocket launcher on one, looks pretty cool.
The sculpts on the bottom, they're floating. They're not on the bases. They're just floating. The back feet.
A little bit.
That's kind of
Um,
funny.
but yeah, these are coming some point next year. And then we got new battle forces today. We got two new ones. We've got the um, 212th, and we got the what's it called? The Stormtrooper. I'll pull those up in a second. The Stormtrooper one as
Yeah.
well. We also got this art at the end. Nothing said about this art. This article, is this a tease? I think it's a tease. What else would you? Why would you? You're
I mean,
purposely
it's
putting this here.
obviously just saying that we're going to get Loth Wolves.
Oh yeah. If for those not looking,
Definitely.
it's the art that you saw in Rebels of all of them together with Wolves around them on the wall. It's that art. So that's there for some reason.
Who
I,
knows?
I'm sure. Yeah. So that's
That's pretty exciting.
yeah, that was I don't yeah, that's Legion.
That's
Crazy.
and there's still more.
Yeah, there's the other things they mentioned was point upgrades, which I will talk through here with everybody and try to pull them up here in a second. Let's get those up so you guys can see those. Let me share those here. So let's talk about new keywords. We knew about anti-material. Anti-material was on the Tours of Duty, but what it does is when a unit defends against an attack that has anti-material X keyword in the attack pool, if the defending unit is a vehicle unit, you upgrade X weapons of that dice. In other words, if you're throwing 3 black with anti-material 3, you're shooting a vehicle, you're going to be throwing 3 red. You get to upgrade them one type better. So it's interesting,
It's
more
good,
reliable.
especially with things that have impact.
Yep. And then anti-personnel is kind of the opposite. And when a unit, opposite trooper type unit, when the unit defends against an attack that has anti-personnel X in the attack pool, if the defending unit is a trooper unit, upgrade. So if you're shooting troopers, you get to upgrade your dice.
That feels real nice.
That feels even better. Yeah.
That feels a
The
lot
other big
better than
one too
anti-material, I think.
is cumbersome. We finally got a cumbersome. Everyone's calling it the uncumbersome rule online, which I think is funny. When the unit adds a weapon with cumbersome to its attack pool, it downgrades each of its weapon's attack dice if the unit has made any moves during its activation. So if you move at all, let's say you're doing the rainbow, a lot of RPS have the rainbow, right? And you move, well, instead of throwing a white, black, red, you're throwing a white and a black. But the news is you can shoot your rocket launcher with impact still into a unit.
No, it would be a black, black, white.
Why would it be black, black, white?
Because when you downgrade a dice, you just downgrade. You downgrade from the top. Your red gets downgraded to a black, right? You don't remove it.
You don't remove it all? My
No, I don't. You don't remove a dice unless you only have
well, so
white
then wouldn't it
dice.
be white, white, black, not black, black?
I think you have to when you downgrade a dice. I think you have to downgrade the you downgrade red to black to white, then white to nothing. You always downgrade from the top, the better dice.
Don's wrong. Let me read it to you. It downgrades
Oh,
each of that weapon's attack
oh,
dice
each
if the
dice. I'm
unit has
sorry.
made a move. I'm like, I'm not reading this
I
wrong.
thought it. I thought you just downgraded a dice.
No,
I
no.
misheard that.
So, yeah, you're gonna downgrade each. But the big thing is you can actually shoot your rocket launcher after moving, which means you'll still get your impact.
Yeah,
That's huge. Um, there'll be a little worse dice pool, but you're using it. So
I
I
was
like
gonna
that.
say you've got the impact keyword, which is going to be more helpful then for
The
sure.
most interesting thing with this too, and I don't remember him saying it on the stream, is the errata update is the DTF mortar on the DTF Mortar Trooper now has 2 black attack dice, 3 white. It says this change allows him to interact with Cumbersome while retaining almost the same efficiency. So he's got more accurate dice when he's not moving, but less dice pool. So he's searching for those crits with only 2 dice versus 3.
Hmm.
It's interesting. I don't know if
It's
it's better.
yeah, I don't know because you didn't often move the mortar, so the cumbersome wasn't hurting it that much. I think,
I don't know. I guess if you're trying to
but
ABSing, maybe you gotta move him. But either way,
that's true.
it's an interesting update. I don't know much how I feel about that one.
Yeah, we'll have to see how that plays out for
And
sure.
then I pulled some screenshots of the point upgrades, just the parts that change. Anything with an arrow was what changed in this update. So the A5 speeder truck, unfortunately, the bus went up 10 points, but the quad laser went down 10. So it's a net wash for those two.
Well,
The
that's
heavy
good.
laser went down 5. An unstable
Nobody's going to take it still.
the unstable astromech went up 10. So he's 16, which means those land speeder builds are much, much more expensive.
Yeah,
Fleet Trooper Squad went down 5. Hey, Cassian likes that.
that I don't.
The medium 2 blaster went up 2, and that's because
Mark
people were
two.
spamming the Mark II with the medium blaster.
Yeah,
So it makes sense. The sniper only went down 3. I don't think that's going to help it at
I
all.
don't think so at all.
It needs
Nope.
to come a lot more than 3. It's still 35. You can pretty much get a unit of Rebel Troopers or Slingers for that price, so I don't think it's
Yeah.
worth it still. And the only other one was the Rebel Trooper big unit went from 45 to
Yeah, the
40,
squad
down
to
to 5.
40. That's not bad.
It's not bad. It's okay. And then our next thing we look Galactic Empire
Holy
Dewback's
cow.
flame rifle went up 4. The fifth brother went down 8, which is nice.
Under 100 for the fifth brother is
Yep.
pretty good.
Dark Troopers had a sampler upgrade. The regular
Holy
Trooper
cow.
went down 4. The Myrtleizer went down 6. The frag grenade, frag launcher went down 5, and the assault cannon went down 6. So really cool.
Interesting. I
The
mean,
DLT on the Death
that's a
Troopers
mix.
went down 2. So not a huge jump, but still 2 more points for them.
Yeah, that's still 2 points for the Death
Special
Trooper.
Forces saw some love. They went down 6 points, and then the T-21 Heavy went down 3. So 9 total if you run both together.
That's interesting that you're almost getting me to the point where I would take an
Yeah,
Imperial Special Forces over a Death Trooper,
they're getting them cheaper and
but
cheaper.
it's
That's
still
nine
pretty
points
tough.
cheaper now. I mean, if you run the heavy with the unit, right? That's pretty good. The
That's
lab,
true.
again, seeing another point reduction before we find where that thing's happy at. So it's only nine.
Wow, 90 points for the
The
lab.
biggest one. Here's the biggest one I thought. Moff Gideon went from 180, 20-point reduction for the Moff.
Wow.
80 points. I feel like he's going to see a lot of play now.
Oh my God, yeah, that's like Krennic numbers now.
So good. And then we have the seventh sister went down 8, so she's 102, still above 100, but cheaper.
Yeah,
I
the
skipped the sniper.
scout sniper went down 3.
Just
That's
3.
not
So
good.
just again, I don't think you're seeing it. And then we have the big squad. Stormtrooper went down 6, so it's down to 40 now. I think
Snow
we
trooper,
dropped
yeah.
those numbers to the Snowtrooper one, looks like. And then the speeder bikes, not the speeder bikes, the op tank, the heavies, the guns, whatever you want to call it, the hard points. That's what I'm looking
Yeah,
for.
the Pintils weapons.
Yeah, the DLT went down 4, and so did the RT-97. So they're both down 4, which is
Well, that's
nice.
pretty cool. The tank's nice.
Yep. And then we have the next page. We have the Galactic Republic. Not a lot here. Clone Infantry went down 3. The Marksman, we already knew this. When they launched the Marksman, they told us. The Marksman was going down 8 and the squad going down 20. So really nothing new besides
Jesus,
the infantry.
20.
Yeah, they overcost that. They knew right away. So nothing big to talk about there. Now on the Separatist side, we have some big point drops. The AAT battle tank went down 15. So now 150. That's a good drop.
That's pretty
My
good.
favorite. Hang on. Cue the fireworks, guys. Aqua droids went up 13. Should have went more, but I'll take
I
13.
I am not even mad about that at all.
You know how I know it's not enough? Every CS player is like, oh, just 13, that's not bad.
Yeah. Oh
That's how
no,
I
my B
know.
oh no, my B1's lost a heavy.
And then the Magna, though, the RPS went back down 8, so it's down to 32 instead of 40. So that's really helpful.
That's really helpful. It's not a
Yeah.
force push anymore.
No, it's much better. And then we have the mercenaries. The truck, same thing as the rebels, went up 10, and then the heavies went down 5 and 10. And Sable Astromech up 10, same exact thing there. Cad Bane's Electro Gauntlets went down 7, so now they're just 3.
That's good.
Unfortunately for the rebel players, it's under mercenaries because they are mercs. Is the slingers went up 3, and the slinger squad went up 4. So if you're running slinger squads, they now went up 7, which does, I mean, probably should have. They were a little cheap, but that does hurt rebel players a little bit.
That's good. We
Saxon went
they could
down
use a little.
5, and his rifle went down 5 as well.
That's good.
And that's the end of the points upgrade there. That's it.
Those all seem fairly good.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I
Yeah,
think the biggest surprise is the Moth going down 20
yeah,
was
Moth going down 20 is
huge.
crazy.
Not mad about it. I'm happy for the players who use them. And
Yeah.
then I pulled up some lovely Battle Force 212th Attack Battalion Force. This is the newest one. This is live right now. You can go download this and play with it. So at 212, when an allied non-commander, non-operative vehicle unit is attacking or defending, it may spend up to 1 aim token, dodge token, or search token belonging to a non-commander, non-operative allied vehicle unit within 2 and in line of sight, or up to 1 aim or 1 dodge belonging to a clone troop unit within 2 and in line of sight. In other words, it's sharing tokens with vehicles now and with other
That's
fields.
that makes vehicles feel a little bit better for the
Yeah.
clones for sure.
Commanders, we have Obi and Commander Clody, which you expect. Operative is just the Jedi Knight from the build drone. Our cores are the clone trooper infantry and the marksman. Special forces are just the ARFs. Support are
Ah,
ATRTs.
no arcs.
Oh,
That feels
no.
better.
And then the heavies are going to be the Saber Tank, the Lat Patrol, and the ISP. And then the unique
Was
upgrades allowed is you can bring Boyle, a Jedi Counselor, Jedi Guardian, Jedi Negotiator, Jedi Training, all the different doctrines,
yeah,
Strike Team
for the
Leader and
Jedi.
Squadron Leader and Waxler. Those are the names you can bring.
Did the Republic lat go down in points? Did I
No,
miss that? Oh, really?
I don't know why.
Oh,
It makes no sense.
I
Not
wonder
that
if
I
that
saw
was
in their
an
document, unless it was just a
I wonder
miss.
if that was an error because
Might
that
be.
seems real weird.
And then the building where we have 1 to 2 commanders, just 1 operative, 1 to 4 corps. So you only have to bring 1 corp, and you can only have a max of 4. Supports is up to 3, but here's the fun thing: our special force is up to 3, but the heavy you can bring up to 3. So you get 3
Ooh,
heavies.
three tanks does not sound fun.
With their new tank sharing, this one seems fun.
Or three ISPs? No, no, I don't know.
And then
I
we
don't
have to
want to do
scroll down
that.
because they have all their battle forces in one thing, which makes sense, but it makes it so then the other new battle force must be hiding somewhere down here. It's not this one. It is called the Stormtrooper Battalion. Look at that art, by the way. All the Stormtroopers.
That looks cool.
Stormtrooper Battalion Force is part of the Galactic Empire. Non-unique commanders and non-unique operative units in this army gain target 2. When a non-unique commander or non-unique operative in this army is issued an order, it gains a search token. Commander units in this army have compel while they are nominated commanders. Now here's our options. You get Commander Darth Vader Imperial Officer, Operative Imperial Agent, Corps Stormtroopers or Riot Stormtroopers. Special Forces Imperial Probe Droid or Scout Troopers. Supports are our Speeder Bikes and our E-Webs. And Heavies is the ATST, the GAV, and the LAT. And for building requirements, here's where it gets fun. You have 1 to 3 commanders, 0 to 2 ops, 4 to 7 corps. I mean, you had to bring 4 Stormtroopers, but you can bring up 7. Supports is up to 3, and Special Forces up to 2, Heavies up to 2. Very
Ooh,
cool. They have some.
you can bring Callus as an upgrade though.
You can. You're right. Skip
That's
those.
pretty
We have
cool.
Academy Train, Agent Callus, Command and Control Uplink, Defend in Depth, Platoon Commander, Tip of the Spear, Trusted Agent. I'm pretty sure the Academy Train is the new card, which we'll get to. They added some new cards to these, which are
No,
interesting.
that's the regular.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's the regular one. Yeah.
And then we have to go to a different page, look at the new cards they added for these guys as well. So we got 3 new command cards. I'm using Tabletop Admiral. Shout out to them to show these cards. It's easier than going through all the documents on the AMG site right now.
He's amazing for having this already
So good.
done and
Always so quick.
upgraded in the system. It's
So
bonkers.
this is the flexible strategy. 3 units for the 212th. When a trooper unit is issued an order with this card, it may remove up to 1 suppression token or make a speed 1 move. When a vehicle unit is issued an order with this card, it may gain 1 aim and 1 dodge token. Excuse me, 1 aim or dodge. Not
I
bad.
don't like that.
Okay. And then we have Recon Division. This is 2 vehicle units or 2 special forces units. This round, each allied trooper unit gains Observe 1. Additionally, during the remove token step of the next end phase, if an enemy trooper unit with 1 or more observation token has line of sight to 1 or more allied units, the enemy unit does not remove it. So that you can use this to set up a good Cody turn. When Cody plays his card to use all the observation tokens, you can use this to kind of feed
Yeah.
that,
It's
which
still
is
an
really
action though, which could be rough.
it is an action, but if you play it with Cody's card, you can do a lot of fun things with
You
that. You
could
have a lot
do
of
that.
impact.
Doesn't he have a card where you can like attack units with?
Yeah, it gains either impact or suppressive and stuff.
Yeah.
It's really nice. And then sneak attack is their 1 pip. That is 1 unit, divulge, set up, choose up to 2 clone core trooper units. Each chosen unit gains infiltrate this game. Then for each special forces unit in your army, choose a different vehicle unit. The vehicle unit gains scout 1 this game. So
Well, that's an interesting one pip.
it takes up a 1 pip, but you can give scouts to your vehicles. You give infiltrate to your clones. That's it's solid. It's gonna be interesting to see. I wish it wasn't a 1 pip because then you're gonna lose one of the 1 pips to play
I
later.
mean, you don't lose it because this isn't a. It's not a you have to play one pip, so you still get a one pip for one unit later. It
That is
just
true. It's
doesn't
just
do
an ambush
anything.
then at that
Yeah,
point.
it's fancy ambush at that point, but
That's a good
it's still
point.
pretty
You're still getting
cool.
your ambush. So yeah, that's pretty solid.
It does mean you have to bring a unit of ARFs to give a vehicle scout, which is interesting.
Yeah,
But it'll be interesting to see how you build with that because vehicles are expensive for the Republic.
they are. They're a little pricey. They come down. But yeah, I think that is. Am I missing anything from everything? I'm sure I am. If I am, you guys let me know.
Probably are, but I can't think of it, especially because I don't know almost anything that came out.
I think that was
Um,
everything. That's everything from the article. It's everything they've posted. It's new battle forces. We went over the new upgrade cards, the new battle for or the new battle deck stuff they showed off. Um,
yeah,
Star Wars SharePoint. They showed cards for the new models from the Braylon and such, and they also showed us the next new stuff we're gonna get, which is 1 new mission pack. And they showed off a couple units in very early like modeled things, which is gonna be the sequel forces. So you're gonna get Finn and Rey and BB-8 and Poe and Kylo and Phasma and some First Order troopers, etc. So that's pretty cool.
that's kind of cool.
Also, their one mode, the Legends mode, is live, and they're working on Luke and Vader right now, so those are coming. And then I would pull them up, but I don't want this to run too long for you guys. MCP got a whole bunch of new stuff. They got some huge core mechanic changes to the game. The way throwing works now,
Yeah, I saw there was a big change to throw, so that'll be
whether you
cool.
throw a size 1 or a size 3 or 4, it's always just going to do 3. So you just got to roll for the 3. Doesn't matter. That's huge.
That's big, a big hit to some of those characters who like to throw
It's
big
interesting.
things,
It's a big
though.
hit to some of the big characters. It's a good balance for some of the characters who throw too much, and it makes size 1 train more meaningful. So I don't know where
Yeah,
people fall in that logic, but it kind of does
I
both
don't
ends.
I don't know why this street has 11 stop signs on it,
Yeah,
but it's gonna hurt.
Magneto should be chucking his little things for fun now.
Oh
But
yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So that's pretty cool. They changed the way priority works in that game. They showed off some new sculpts and some stuff coming. No Fantastic Four still, which was a little sad for me. So hopefully they're saving that for
Yeah, but all
fall.
of those new Sentinels and Nimrod and
Yeah, they reworked the Sentinels. They reworked a whole bunch of
oh,
other
there's
parts.
some real cool stuff coming.
That's something we'll save for another episode to talk through all
Yeah,
their
for
changes and
sure.
stuff. It's too much to talk about in all one. So we want to keep this
Yeah.
one Legion centric. But yeah, huge day for Ministrav. Started with SharePoint. That one was the shortest one. MCP was a little longer than Legion. I feel like he just kept going. Like every
Yeah,
time, like, oh, this is it. And he showed something else and
I'm
something
gonna
else.
have to go home and watch that stream because that's gonna be cool.
So yeah, so big shout out to Tommy S Games for Legion. You guys killing it. I was super surprised to see not only two battle forces, but we had some new upgrade cards, some new battle
Yeah.
deck stuff. All
Nice,
you play with
nice,
money.
nice print and play goodies that you will see on the channel when I get home and we can play.
Yeah, when you've gone back in the country to be able to film
You
these.
know,
We'll have one episode more, and that's going to be, I believe, it's going to be maybe a Grievous and a wheel bike with the
maybe.
old. That should be the last one with the old points and rules. I don't know how much changed in in that game at least. Probably a lot because I was playing Empire, but I don't remember.
I don't think a ton though.
Mm. Either
Not
way,
from
that if you
not
guys
from
when you
what I'm
guys
thinking.
watch the wheel bike one, you'll know the points are a little wrong. That's why it was before
Oh
this.
yeah, yeah.
And then after that, we're going to be just hitting all the new stuff. So expect to see the Stormtrooper Battalion 212s. Expect to see Cassian and Callus and units and Kraken and who am I missing? Rex, all in the new
All
unit.
the good stuff.
We'll definitely be playing with all the new advantage cards and new battle decks. The very first game we'll play back, we'll make sure to use the new primary and secondary.
Absolutely.
What's a flip? We'll just make sure we don't flip it. It'll be fine.
Yeah. It'll be
Recon.
like a recon game.
Yeah. Oh. Well, thank you guys so much for
Yeah.
watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And for those who didn't watch it, I hope this little overview was good for you as well. Drop your thoughts in the comments below, what you thought about the update, what you were looking forward to. What did they miss? Did they miss something in Gungans? I don't know. Maybe it's coming at Adepticon. Who knows? Just let me
You
know. And
you reset the clock again. We're
we'll talk
never gonna
about
get
it.
them because
We're
you
gonna
keep
get them.
talking about it.
We're gonna get them. And until
Uh-huh.
next time, thank you so much, Don. Thanks for joining us around the country. Really appreciate you.
Yep.
Have a good night, guys.
Bye.